Welcome back. Coming up on 6:30 now on your Sunday. I'm Josh Robertson. Let's get back over to meteorologist Hannah Gard with a full look at your Sunday forecast, Hannah.
Yeah, much drier today. We do have some low clouds that are sticking around this morning. This is the cloud deck that's just following behind the rain that we saw yesterday. Starting to move out of the area. It's dry. It's just going to be a little bit cloudy to start, but temperature is not much cooler than yesterday. We're kind of in the mid 50s across the area, maybe some upper 50s. But look at this northwest breeze. It's starting to pick up. We have a cold front moving through that's pushing all the rain out. Now, most of the rainfall is well off to our east over Florida, where you can see this comma shape here. That's a very strong low pressure system that's going to hike up the east coast and become a nor'easter there. Now, we're not going to see snow. You typically do with nor'easters, but we don't have enough cold air with this system. It's just going to be mostly flooding rainfall in that direction. But here's the cold front that's moving through right now. It's starting to pick those winds up. It's going to be really breezy today, and it's been clearing out all of the rain as it heads to the east. You can see the rain kind of tapering off to our northeast, but most of the rain is headed out to the east. You can see this is definitely going to be flooding potential for the east coast as it heads up through the Carolinas into the mid-Atlantic. They could see 2 to 5 inches of rain. We're going to be dry in the extended forecast through this week. Now, we did get a good soaking yesterday as that system moved through. We saw some storms, some rainfall that lingered for a couple of hours all the way through the evening. It gave us a nice amount of rain. We got over an inch in the river parishes, at the airport over 1.5 inches, and then most of us saw around 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain. So that is a very nice soaking, and it's actually helping to put a dent in our rainfall deficit. We've been talking about that drought all summer long. At one point, we were nearly 30 inches below normal for the year. Now, we're still really bad. Negative 22 inches is not great, but it looks a lot better. We're about 8 inches lower than where we were. So the rainfall we've been getting the past couple of weeks is definitely helping in that area. Today, it's going to be drier. Behind that, we'll see the clouds clear out. We'll have a chilly breeze, the sun will return, and then we are going to stay in those 50s though. Maybe some parts of the area touch those low 60s with the sunshine, but it is going to feel cool today behind that front. So you can see that move through the clouds. We'll also head off to the east along with that. But on the back end, notice all the snow up here. We start to see another cold front come through with that strong upper level low that's driving the nor'easter up the east coast. So the second cold front is going to make it really cool on Tuesday, especially in the morning. This high pressure rebuilding behind that front moving through Monday night, that's going to lead to a really chilly morning. And then we start to see some cloud cover come back into play by the middle of the week, but it's still going to be dry all the way through Friday. Morning lows on the North Shore and west of the lake areas inland. I think we'll look for frost again on Tuesday morning, maybe even Wednesday, and then we kind of clear up into the rest of the week as we get that return flow. So reminder headed into this week, pets, plants, people, that's going to be Tuesday and Wednesday morning. Now we're headed into the Christmas countdown. We are now less than 10 days out. It's going to be in the 50s today. We start to warm up a little bit on Monday. We're going to be in the 60s, but then with that cold front back into the 50s, then we're kind of on a stretch here of staying right around normal. And then look what happens Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I think we do have a chance to see maybe some stormy weather, and that's because we're going to have high pressure rebuilding through midweek, but then another strong low moves off the west coast. You can see that disturbance. We start to see maybe some rain by the weekend, and then unfortunately it does look like the timing is just not going to work out well for us. Now, this is not exact because it's more than 7 days out, but I do think that the time frame for these storms coming through is going to be right around that Christmas travel time. So something to keep in mind if you do head out of state, or if you're just headed around the area, we might have some storms to deal with there. So temperatures today definitely going to be chilly, much drier, and we're not expecting any rain through the rest of this week. So we'll be focusing mainly on those cooler morning lows and the frost possibility Tuesday, Wednesday. And it's going to be chilly on Tuesday, but then we're right back to normal. And I was doing some research on those El Nino Christmases, Josh.
Yeah.
And every single one that was above normal, which those mid 60s will be slightly above normal, it has rained.
It has rained on Christmas?
Every single one that's been above normal, it has rained on.
Yeah, we just wish it was cold enough so that the rain would turn to, you know what, but it ain't gonna happen.
There has been one white Christmas on record.
It
It
was
was 2004.
I'm from Shreveport, and I remember maybe the 1 or 2 times it ever snowed up there. So down here, I just know people.
There's been one on record, 2004. It snowed. It was a half-inch of snow. That's a good amount of snow. But that is not going to happen this year.
Maybe one day. All right. Thank you very much there, Hannah. 6:35. Well, the